Hey guys, it's Nutcase, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at the Motika 10 set cool gray markers. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it throughout this video. So let's have a look at these markers. They come in this, like, I don't want to say burlap, but it's kind of like a little burlap bag. It's actually really nice in person. There are, like I said, 10 markers in the set ranging from 0.5 through 9, as you can see there. There is no black in this set, which I'm fine with. I have a bunch of black markers, so I don't really need another black. The bodies are this green color, which makes them very distinct compared to like other markers, so I won't mistake this for another one. On the body here they have the brush tip and chisel tip denoted by, like, it's like the same symbol but they've like flipped it. It's actually pretty effective in my opinion. But they don't on the body also have the number or like name for the color, which that means if like you lose your caps you aren't gonna know. But yeah, so that's the brush side. And the caps do fit on the end. I believe with that one it was a little tougher than most of the other ones were later on down the line whenever I'm using them. And then this is the chisel side, which it looks a little longer than most chisel tips that I'm used to, but I don't know, that might just be me, or it might just be like that the chisel tip is a little farther out or something. I was trying to see if there was some way to denote the marker, but like I was finding like these numbers on there, like that's 5, but on other markers I'll see that there's like a 3 and a 1. So my only guess is that's just like part numbers for like when they're assembling the marker bodies. So like everything will go in right and whatnot, so I don't know. I do like the little bumpies on the actual markers. I feel like that's a good way to grip the cap and pull it off. I've had issues before with other markers where I can't do that, and so that actually helps pretty good. I have arthritis, and so tight caps kind of hurt to like get off sometimes. So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and swatch these markers and make a drawing with them. So like I said, I feel like the 0.5 is still a little darker than like the equivalent in Copic, but you know, that's fine, it's another marker set. Also, I feel like I would say like 6 and 7 aren't that different, and like 7 and 8 aren't, so I don't know, like that set is probably, like, there could be a little bit darker range or whatever, but like as you see here, like it blends really good on blending card. On this ELO sketchbook, not as nicely. If you guys have been around for the like past couple, like anything I've done in a sketchbook, you guys have known that like I'm not the biggest fan of my ELO sketchbook, and it's just because they don't take markers like everybody said they would, as well as everybody said they would, I should say. But these markers I think did pretty well on them, all things considered. I do think that like with this markers, as you'll see, I do a couple coats to get everything smooth, but I honestly think that that is this paper versus like the marker itself. So it's not like the marker's fault on that, it's literally just this paper. But they do blend out very well, as you'll see with the background. I tried to do like a striped kind of gradient out, but I blend it all together. And in the final picture, I think it turned out pretty good. I tried to use these markers the same way I use Copics, just like I do every, like, any new markers, I try to use the same way, because then it's like, oh, you can use these exactly like you can Copic, and if you can't, then like, you know, it's gonna be a little harder to get everything going, and like you're gonna have to learn new muscle memory basically for how to use your markers and whatnot. And so I feel like out of some of the most recent markers that I've tried, this has been the most accurate to like how Copics blend and things. So I feel like having this cool gray set to try out first before they put out any new like any other colors is pretty nice, because you get to see that, like, you know, yeah, they're kind of the same as Copic blending and everything. I don't remember if I mentioned it but they do they do say online that they're going to be releasing a primary set of these markers, like a primary color set in September or around September. So yeah, maybe if you guys would like, I'll get those whenever they come out and do a video on those as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!